Hi everyone, welcome back to Math Teacher Institute. Today I'm going to tell you about my 5 favorite free resources for your math classroom. Come on in. I'm Monhar Dalal and this is Math Teacher Institute. I've been a math teacher all over the world and I have a master's degree from the Math for Teaching program at Harvard. If you love math and love teaching math to others, this is the place for you. Alright, my first free resource for your math classroom is OpenStacks textbooks. Now this is openstax.org. These are fantastic free math textbooks from pre-algebra through calculus. They also have other subjects like science and history and things like that. But the math textbooks are fantastic, completely free. They have, like I said, high school levels. They also have college levels up through like Calculus 3. But they are really great quality. They are written by a team from Rice University. They're peer-reviewed, and they're completely free online. They're even mobile responsive. They seem to work on iPads and things like that. And they're just what you would consider a good normal textbook, but completely free. There's also very inexpensive options to have them printed. And I've worked with schools in lower income areas where there's a struggle to afford the expensive textbooks that come from the big textbook manufacturers. And this is a real game changer. I've also worked in situations where maybe there is a textbook that has been adopted, but that textbook just isn't good or is not a good fit for our students or for our teachers. And so this has been kind of a fill-in where until we get a chance to adopt new textbooks, this can be our textbook temporarily or permanently. And it's really just one of those things that you think to yourself, textbooks shouldn't be so expensive, but who's going to do it? Well, Rice University got together. They've peer-reviewed these textbooks, they've worked with experts, and they're tremendous quality, and I highly recommend them for your class. My second free resource for your classroom, maybe not as much of a surprise, this is Desmos. Now, if you don't know about Desmos, come climb out from that cave that you've been in. But for the rest of us, Desmos is an awesome tool. Don't underestimate it. There are lots of pre-built activities and worksheets within Desmos that you can use for whatever lesson you're teaching. You don't have to create all this stuff yourself. Now they have all kinds of full curriculum within Desmos, and you can interact with your class through it and have your students signed up. It's just a really incredible resource, and pretty much everything is free. So don't forget about the parts of Desmos beyond just the basic, can I graph this equation? There's so much more to Desmos, and it's certainly something that you want to be incorporating into your classroom. All right, next, I have a really specific tool, but it's really awesome. If you're a calculus teacher, you know that getting students to understand the relationship between a function, the first derivative, and the second derivative, particularly graphically, is such a struggle and such an important part of the curriculum. Well, Shippensburg University, which I had not heard of before this, but has done something really awesome. They've created this Geogebra applet on their website that will generate a function, a derivative, and a second derivative. And your students will have to match which one is which. And it'll tell them if they're right or wrong, and then they can recreate infinitely many new. And they're challenging and interesting, and it's a great way to really build understanding, whether it's you as a teacher putting these up on the board and sharing it with the class and having students participate, or giving it as a homework or something like that. But it's a really great way to tackle this really challenging topic, and a topic where it's not that easy for you as a teacher to generate a lot of problems like this on your own. This takes all that work off your plate, and it's a really great tool. My fourth free resource for your math classroom is actually an app for your phone, and it's an app called Algeo, A-L-G-E-O. Now, Algeo is a graphing calculator / calculator app. It does pretty much all the things that you would want a TI-83 or TI-84 to do, but it's completely free. It's been well maintained, which is not always the case with free apps, but it's been updated and upgraded many times over the years. I've been using this for maybe 10 years now, and it's really a fantastic graphing calculator app for the phone. And particularly when I've worked with students in schools where a lot of students couldn't afford to buy $100 TI graphing calculators, this was a great way to get pretty much every student to have a graphing calculator in their pocket all the time. My fifth free resource for your math classroom is CUDAsoftware.com. Now, you may or may not have heard of Infinite Algebra and Infinite Geometry and Infinite Calculus. These are their software products. They're not free, but On their website, they have tons of free worksheets that have been created with their software for every level from pre-algebra through calculus. In each of these levels, they have, I don't know, maybe close to 100 free worksheets. This is one of those things when there's a topic where students are struggling and you just quickly need some extra practice for them. You can find a worksheet on this site, almost guaranteed, on whatever topic you want. When there's a day you wake up with the flu and you're trying to put together sub plans, you can real quick generate something like this. And if you do have the budget at your school to purchase their software, it's quite affordable and really fantastic quality. But even their free resources are outstanding and I highly recommend them. If this video has been helpful for you, please like it and subscribe to our channel. And if you know any colleagues that might benefit from this, please share it with them as well. Thanks.